Dag, mijn naam is Banner van Ierland. Ik ben beeldend kunstenaar voor 40 jaar in Den Haag in Nederland. En ik ben er na 40 jaar toegekomen om een kleine tekst te schrijven die bedoeld is als persoonsbeschrijving voor Wikipedia. Hier komt hij in het Engels. Banner van Ierland was born on 18 August 1959 as the sixth child of Jan van Ierland en Jopie Meijering. Meijering is a Jewish name. Banner has, until now, 2022, a career of 40 years as a visual artist, of which he has, in the last 30 years, a specialism in digital art and computer art. He had over 50 exhibitions and several art commissions in public space. His oeuvre contains 800 artworks which can be seen at bannervanierland.eu. This website is visited 20,000 times a year. Many of these designs have an architectural background. His works and theories are based upon the fourth and fifth dimension and n dimensions in art and architecture. He was also an art book dealer in New York. Banner van Ierland wrote many articles concerning art theory, artificial intelligence and algorithms. His main statements herein are the possible existence of infinite numbers of space-time axes in the universe, and that there might be possibly a billion times universes. Thereby his works and texts are about n dimensions. After learning from relativity and quantum theory, he is now interested in string theory and hyperspace. Texts and videos can be found at Banner van Ierland. He wrote a book, Banner Space-Time Mind Architecture, which is bought by Princeton University in 2016, in which he speaks about space-time consciousness. His latest statement is about the brain. The brain might possibly carry a 225 trillion countings every second. Following the theory of Erik Verlinde, a Dutch physicist, he believes that we are possibly steered by algorithms at the edge of the universe. Many of the works of Banner van Ierland are about algorithms. He made designs for 5 museums. Many of his works are utopian models meant for a harmonious, synthetic and spiritual society. He has a true and real perception of the facts that we are made of stardust, that we are surrounded by 300 trillion star systems, that we speed through the universe by 200 kilometers per second through the universe. He believes that the universe is infinitely deep and made of light. He knows that we are made of DNA and that the human blood circulation is 100,000 kilometers. He has a clear and catching style in which he tries to visualize the construction of the universe as it is now known by scientists. Bobber van Ierland looks ahead in the future of space-time and mankind. He assumes that the universe, man, the consciousness and the higher are algorithmically by origin. Seeing ourselves forwards and backwards in space-time is 10-dimensional. He says that we are the substance and that we did not make the substance ourselves. He is well aware of historical and contemporary art and architecture, and he has his visions and views on that. Bonder loves music, gypsies, books, and Jewish humor and mysticism. He is against violence, weapons, drugs, alcohol, fascism, and the Catholic Church. He has plans for a hologram museum, a coastal extension in Holland, a habitat for 10,000 houses, also in China to be tried. He has a plan for computer screens with art and advertisements in the city subway, by which every year 3 million could be made for artists in The Hague. He is applying for an art application in the center of the city in The Hague. He also has a plan for an art pavilion in The Hague also. He proposes a sale and exhibition of Dutch stored art, 65 million pieces, in China to be exhibited and sold also there. He has a plan for building more tiny houses by a factory system, by building production. He wants to make more poems, sketches, architectural design, sculptures, simulations, text, hologram and computer installations, 3D prints and art applications. The future of life, man, culture and the consciousness is beyond space-time. He is against football, carnival, fancy fairs, big pharma, beer industry, bad governments, too many cars, pollution, too many airplanes, and more. The consciousness is fused with space-time. Language is fused with space-time. He is interested in philosophy, black holes, the Big Bang and parallel universes, the world, galaxies and mankind. The Freemasonry is an extension of the Catholic Church, which is responsible for 330,000 sexual abuse cases in the last 60 years. We are in an expanding universe made of atomic mass and light. Language falls short. That's about it, and I now will give you a glimpse of my city design for Holland and China. In Holland for a coastal extension, and maybe Misha will now take some close-ups from these two paintings.